everybody, this is Overboy, and I'm going to be doing my review for the 2018 movie Ant-Man and the Wasp. The movie is directed by Peyton Reed and written by Chris McKenna, Eric Summers, Paul Rudd, Andrew Barrier, and Gabrielle Ferrari. In this movie, Scott Lang is recruited by Hank Pym and Hope Van Dyne, who, after the events of Captain America Civil War, had kind of stopped talking to him and everything, and cut ties because they were now being on the run from the government after the Sokovia Accords and everything, because he used Hank Pym's technology during the airport scene of Captain America Civil War and everything. But they recruit him to help try to get Janet Van Dyne out of the quantum realm, who had been in there for 30 years and everything. So they're trying to get that and everything, but they're also trying to be stopped by the new villain, the Ghost, who is also wanting to use Janet to try to cure her problems and everything that could kill her and everything. But so they're trying to get her out and everything. And there's also this other guy who's wanting to steal Hank's technology just so he can sell it on the black market. So they're also trying to avoid him too. The cast in this movie is really good. Paul Rudd is still great as Scott Lang and everything. Evangeline Lilly plays Hope, and who also becomes the Wasp, and she's really awesome in this. She kicks a lot of butt, and she has a lot more to do in this movie than she did the last one, and she's really awesome. Michael Douglas is still great as Hank Pym. Like I said in my last review, I'm not a huge fan of Michael Douglas, but I do love him in these movies, and I think his performance in this one was even better than it was in the last one, especially in the scene when Hank and Janet reunite for the first time in the quantum realm. I thought that was just a great scene, and he did a really good job bringing the emotions to the character. Michael Pena is back as Lewis. He's absolutely hilarious. Steals every scene he's in, just like the first movie and everything. And the girl that played his daughter, Steve Flang's daughter, is in this. I can't remember her name, but she's good in this. It still doesn't have a lot to do, but she's still good in it. And her mom and stepdad are back in this from the first one. Her mom's played by Judy Greer, and her dad's played by Bobby Cavanaugh, I think is his name. But they're both good for all little scenes they get there. They're not really there to do much and everything. They're just kind of there. Not really important roles. If you took them out of the movie, it wouldn't really change anything at all. Just kind of a little recurring gag that goes on. Because in this movie, Scott's under house arrest, and every time the FBI thinks he's tried to escape or whatever, they go and bust through his house. And Judy Greer's character is like, you can't just keep breaking into houses and stuff like that. And it's a recurring gag throughout the movie. The first couple times it was kind of funny, but by the last time she does it, it just had gotten old. Lawrence Fishburne is in this. He plays Bill Foster, who's an old associate of Hank Pym, who is trying to help Ava Starr, who is also known as Ghost, the villain of this. He's trying to help her find a cure for her problem. She has this thing where the molecules in her body is messed up, and she can like transport through objects and stuff like a ghost, but it hurts her really bad and stuff, and it's killing her. So he's trying to help her find a cure for that so that she won't be killed and everything. And this kind of goes back into Hank Pym's backstory, because it was during something to do with him that this all happened and everything, and it killed her parents too. So she was kind of wanting revenge on him, but she's wanting to use the technology to bring Janet out of the quantum realm so that she can absorb some of the, I guess, radiation or whatever it's called. I can't remember what they actually said it was called in the movie, but to save her and everything. Hannah John Kamen plays Ava Starr, or Ghost. I think she does a really good job. She's a pretty decent villain. She doesn't really seem that threatening, but she does have a good backstory and good reason for doing what she's doing and everything, and you can kind of understand why she is the way she is and everything. But she does a good job in this movie. Randall Park plays Jimmy Woo, who is a FBI agent that is keeping track of Stephen Lang, making sure he stays under house arrest and everything. He's good in this for the scenes that he's in. He's really likable and funny. I've seen him in a few other movies, mainly stuff with Seth Rogen, like The Interview, which I thought he was absolutely hilarious in. Michelle Pfeiffer plays Janet Van Dyne, and she's excellent. She doesn't have a lot to do in this, but hopefully we'll get to see more of her in future movies if they ever make another Ant-Man movie and everything. I think she's supposed to be in Avengers Endgame. I'm not for sure though, but it'll probably just be a brief appearance or something. But she's really cool. Walton Goggins plays Johnny Birch, who's the guy trying to steal the PIM technology to sell on the black market. He's good enough. He didn't necessarily have to be in this movie, but I guess they were trying to make it where it had enough threats or whatever. But if you took him out, it really wouldn't have changed the movie too much, I don't think. But yeah, the cast in this is really good. I really enjoyed them in it. The score is done by Christoph Beck, and I think it's still really good. Not one of the best MCU scores, but it fits this movie and everything. The movie's edited by Dan LaBentel and Craig Wood, and I think they did a good job editing it, like they do with all of the other MCU movies they've worked on. The cinematography by Dante Spinotti is good. Not anything groundbreaking or anything, but still really good as far as that goes. And this movie's pretty fast paced for the most part. Like the first movie, it started off like the first 30 minutes was really slow, and then it really got going. This one, it kind of doesn't take. It takes about maybe 10 minutes to really get going and everything, but it's a really, really good movie and everything. But I give it an 8 out of 10, and I hope you enjoyed this review, and if there's any other movie reviews, top 10 lists, movie series rankings, or any of that you want me to do, let me know in the comments, and I'll get to them as quick as I can. And let me know in the comments what you think of this movie. Is it one of your favorites, one of your least favorites? I think it's probably somewhere in the middle for me. I enjoyed it a lot more this time than I did when I saw it in the theater, because I didn't really enjoy it then, but I think it was because I was kind of sick. But this is still a really good movie and definitely worth watching and everything. So let me know what you think of it, and I'll be reviewing Captain Marvel as soon as I can. Once I see it, I'll try to review it later the night after I see it. I won't put any spoilers or anything in it, so in that review. But thank you everybody, and have a good day.